Ready for it.
Probably me. I don't got panic when phones me.
Rodent monitoring control device.
Investing thousands of dollars into a system that's supposed to save money on their town's electric bills.
Well, after a year and a half, they've gotten a 400% return on their investment. CW33's Tommy Newell takes you to Kennedale to find out how they're doing it.
Kennedale, Texas, population 7,100. As cities across the nation deal with shrinking budgets, the Tarrant County town actually has some extra money on its hands.
We're always happy when we can take a tax dollar and stretch it much further.
The city invested $8,000 in several units that claim to save money on electricity bills. The units worked.
We've saved about $40,000.
Peak Energy Technology was started by Arlington resident William Wiedemann. Their product recycles electricity.
Who doesn't want to recycle and who doesn't want to save money?
Peak uses the motors and transformers already in your home, like ACs, washing machines, and even video games.
They all need magnetic energy to function.
Wiedemann uses a sample motor in this demonstration.
We are buying from the power company about 7 amps.
Flip on the switch that recycles the energy.
You can see now we're only buying about a little over 2.5 amps. Where did the other current come from? Well, that's from right here. So we're recycling that magnetic energy.
This type of technology is nothing new. Power and electric companies are using it right now. See those 4 vertical boxes on top of that power pole? Well, it's that same kind of technology that's now being put in homes and businesses to help save money. Money that helps Kennedale's budget across the board.
We haven't had to increase our tax rate.
Right now, 5 Kennedale locations have Peaks units, with 2 wells as the biggest money savers. But City Hall, the library, and Senior Citizen Center have also saved a nice chunk of change in the last 18 months.
That money's really rolled back and has helped finance a lot of the street improvements that you see around town today.
And it's not just cities. The same type of unit.
Frederick County Public Schools are trying to save money, but instead of cutting funds for programs or other educational tools, they are looking at their electricity bill. NBC 25's Nikki Burdine has the story.
When Frederick County school officials decided to cut spending and save money, they did it by cutting energy.
We installed one of our capacitor units that you see right behind there on the school.
PowerSave, a Maryland company, donated the capacitor to Walkersville Flexible Evening High and Adult Education Building. It's been in place for only 2 weeks, but they are already seeing results. The capacitor works by reducing the amount of energy used in the school.
Electricity is not getting any cheaper, and it's not going to get any cheaper.
If the capacitor in this location does meet expectations, Frederick County Public Schools could have one installed in each school, saving lots of money in the future.
I'll be conservative and say if it can save 10%, that's about $650,000 a year that we would save.
They recently installed a data logger that will track how much energy and money they actually save. Money they can put towards more important things.
Towards education and books and teachers and things that where the money should go.
And although they initially just wanted to save money, Dalphon says the added bonus is the green aspect.
What it's going to do is reduce our carbon footprint by 15%, which I think it makes me happy. It'll make everyone in Frederick County school system happy as well, because that is one of our mandates, is to go green.
Reporting in Walkersville, I'm Nikki Burdine, NBC 25 News.
Has invented an electrical device that he claims could revolutionize the utility industry. From a small workbench in his garage, Gregory Taylor has developed a device he claims can revolutionize the way we use electricity, or at least the way we pay for it. He calls it the kilovolt amp reduction unit, or kVAR for short. And by using it, he says you can save close to 10% on your power bill.
You pay for kilowatt hours, and this reduces kilowatt hours by reducing the watts that you use on your wires.
The theory itself is nothing new. Capacitors have been around for at least 60 years. But what Taylor says is new is his ability to modify the equipment for small business and home use.
The entrepreneur says his invention can cut back your electricity use and save you money.
Customers who use the kVAR say this thing is for real. Tim Rogers manages Sweetwater's restaurant in Port Orange. He says he installed the kVAR last year, and though he's also added 5 new air conditioners, his utility bill is still cheaper.
All my kilowatts are dropped, and for the first 7 months it's dropped 19,000, which adds up probably about $1,100-1,200.
Denison Keller, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Well, this is the time of year when the summer heat really starts to hit you in the wallet. But a Volusia County inventor says he's got the ticket to lower power bills, a device that may also mean we'll need fewer power plants. News Channel 2's Dave McDaniel looks at the gadget in today's Environmental Report.
You simply don't think about how many things need power. But every one of the 24 machines in this bowling center has motors that need electricity. That's why each machine has a kVAR unit attached, a unit that makes the energy more efficient and cheaper to use. Do you know how much you might have saved on your power bill?
I would say probably anywhere from 12 to 15%. Some of these machines, you can't find those motors. So it goes well beyond that for us.
He says making power more efficient makes motors last longer. Gregory Taylor makes the kVAR in a little shop in Daytona Beach. He obtained the patent for the device in 1995. Taylor says as the power lines get farther and farther away from the power plant, the power in those lines becomes more inefficient. When he puts those lines into his device, it boosts that efficiency to nearly 100%. Kind of like adding an amplifier to boost your TV reception. In the basement of the newly remodeled Boardwalk Inn, the devices are installed on the air conditioning units. The new management figures to save 20% of their power costs by making the power coming in more efficient, meaning the meter will turn slower. Taylor says you can save enough on your power bill to pay for it in 3 years or so, and he believes air conditioners, anything with a motor, will last longer. Dave McDaniel, News Channel 2.
Taylor has a website with a long list of people he claims are satisfied customers in Florida. You can log on to News Channel.
Crest Car Wash in Toledo is one business looking to save energy by improving efficiency.
We know that our energy cost is going to go up, so we need to do something to curtail that cost. So we're just trying to do whatever we can to help our bottom line and to help the environment.
Len Ferrara is an energy consultant and believes we can better use the current energy that's produced. And he's got a device that can do just that.
We have a unit that's sized for this motor. I'm going to turn that on. And as you can see, the reading is about 5.6. And now the amperage is 1.4. That's direct savings.
The device works for both homes and businesses. It utilizes the non-productive electrical current that you pay for but isn't used.
What we're doing is we're storing that wasted energy in the kVAR energy controller and then releasing it to the motors as needed, rather than having it being wasted and being fed back through their electric lines and their motors as heat.
That's something that business owners like Terry rely on to stay green and profitable.
Our focus is to present our customers with products that have a fast return on investment, that will allow them to use all the energy they're buying.
Meteorologist Chris Vickers, News 11.